In my last video, we exposed how companies use AI to charge you more based on your personal data. If you haven't seen that video yet, you can see it right here before you watch this one, or you can watch it after. But today, I'm going to give you the tools on how to fight back. So let's get right into it and talk about solution number one. The easiest way for you to stop companies from tracking your online presence is using something called Incognito Mode or Private Mode, depending on your browser. Think of it as a disguise online. When you use Incognito Mode, your browser doesn't save your search history, cookies, or any record of where you've been. Companies are unable to build an online profile of you because you're not leaving any digital breadcrumbs behind. This is crucial because companies use your browsing history to predict what you'll pay. If they see that you've been looking at luxury items, they make the assumption that you have money and that you'll pay more. When you're in incognito mode, they can't see that. You are literally a blank slate to them. Let me show you how to turn this on. It takes about 3 seconds on any device. Let's jump right into it. Incognito mode is really your online disguise. Most importantly, your browsing history is not saved, cookies are not stored, and sites can't track your visits. Every time you're online, you appear as a new visitor to the site, and companies have no profile of you. So let's talk about real quick how to activate incognito on different browsers. If you're using Chrome, hit Control, Shift, and N if you're on a Windows machine, but if you're on a Mac, you will hit Command, Shift, and N. If you're using Firefox on a Windows machine, you'll hit Control, Shift, and P, but if you're using Firefox on a Mac, you will hit Command, Shift, and P. Now, if you're on Safari, of course on Mac, you would hit Command, Shift, and N, and if you're using Safari on your iPhone, you would long press a new tab, and that actually puts you into incognito mode. A pro tip here is bookmark this shortcut for one-click access on your phone or on your computer. So why this stops tracking, how incognito breaks their spy network. In normal browsing, as you can see, companies collect data and then different prices are shown, such as the $29.99, let's try that again, $29.99 and $39.99. But when you're in incognito browsing, companies don't see anything, and this allows for the same prices for everyone. So no browsing profile equals no price discrimination. Sites see you as a first-time visitor. Again, this is gold. Cookies deleted when you close the window, and your zip code device type is still visible, but your behavior is hidden. Note, incognito mode does not hide your IP address. That's why we use a VPN, and we're going to talk about that next. Now, incognito mode is great for hiding your browsing history, but companies can still see your location through your IP address. This is where a VPN comes in. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and here's what it does. It creates an encrypted tunnel between you and the internet, masking your real location. Remember in the previous video when I told you about that 116% price increase due to your location? VPN solves that issue. When you connect to a VPN server, let's just say in California, what these people, the company, see is that you're based in California, not your actual neighborhood. This is especially important for shopping or any other things you want to do on the internet where you want to hide your actual location. Now, I need to be honest with you because there are a lot of VPN companies out there, and some of them are scams. I'm only recommending 3 companies that are reliable and user-friendly for people our age. These are not tech-heavy, they just work. VPN is your location shield. So as you can see here, you and your actual location, the VPN creates an encrypted connection so websites see a fake location instead. This protects you from location-based pricing, and it works both on phones and computers. So this is gold. So I want to recommend some reputable VPNs for our viewers. We really recommend these VPNs. First would be ExpressVPN. It has an easy one-click connection, a 30-day money-back guarantee. No technical setup is needed, and it's around $13 a month. But if you choose for a yearly subscription, you can get it cheaper. They do give you a discount. NordVPN is affordable. It's anywhere between $5 and $13 a month. It has a simple interface. It also uses double encryption for extra security and English language support. Now, Surfshark, which is really budget friendly, it's anywhere from $2.50 to $13 a month, unlimited devices, no complicated settings, and it works on all devices. But make sure, here's a real big tip here, make sure you avoid free VPNs. Many sell your data to the same companies we're protecting you from. So free comes at a price, and a price that you don't want to pay. Here are 4 easy steps to setting up your VPN. Download the app. If you're on an iPhone, go to the App Store. If you're on Android, go to Google Play. Search the VPN provider you would like, such as ExpressVPN or Nord. Install and open. Tap Install, then open the app on your device. Create an account, so enter email and then choose your monthly or yearly plan and click Connect. Tap the big button and you're protected. So the VPN icon appears in your status bar on your device. Keep it on while you're shopping or browsing any kind of service websites that you're going to be paying for. You can turn it on and off anytime. So when you're not using it, if you're not needing to protect yourself, I suggest turning it off. It also works quietly in the background, so it's not a nuisance. It's not popping up or doing anything crazy to annoy you. Also, here's a pro tip. Ask about senior or long-term discounts for some of these VPN providers, because many VPNs offer between 40 and 50% off of annual plans. Now let's talk about comparing prices on different devices. Here's a detective trick I want you to try at home. Compare prices on the same product across different devices, meaning try it on your laptop, try it on your phone, try it on your tablet. This is one of the best ways to catch companies charging you more. Here's how it works. You see something on Amazon for $89. Now go to your computer and search for that same product. You might see it for $79 on your computer. That is a $10 price difference. That is surveillance pricing in action. Want to try something even better? Ask a family member to check the same item on their device. I bet you'll see different prices. This isn't a glitch, this is intentional. And once you have screenshots of these different prices, now you actually have the proof. You can use that proof to ask companies why they're charging you more. So the do-it-yourself price detective test, search for the item on your phone. Note the price, take a screenshot of it. Now search for the same item on your computer. Compare the two prices. If there are different prices, you've caught them. Now get your family involved. Ask a family member with a different phone to check on the price of an item. Ask someone on a computer to check the same item. Compare all 3 prices together, and the pattern becomes obvious when multiple people are checking. So the stronger proof gives you better leverage with companies. Take a screenshot, capture the screen with the price on your phone or your computer. Now that's your proof. Document it. Note the date, the time, the device, and the store, and the product name. Use this if you're disputing charges, or share this with consumer protection agencies. Also keep it. Save it in a folder for proof or complaints. It shows a pattern across your devices. Here's a pro tip. Keep price screenshots plus notes together in your Notes app for quick reference while shopping. Now let's talk about clearing cookies and the cache on your internet browser. And no, I'm not talking about baking, but I do love chocolate chip cookies. Just saying. Cookies are tiny files that websites store on your device to remember you. Every time you visit a website, they add information such as how long you stayed, what you looked at, and what you clicked on. This is how companies track you between visits, because that product you clicked on, now you see ads for it everywhere. That's cookies, but cache is similar. Cache is data stored so websites load faster. The problem is that the more these accumulate and the longer they stay on your computer, the more companies know about you. So we're going to clear them out regularly. Think about it as emptying a trash can of your digital trash can. So cookies store your behavior data. It tracks clicks, visited pages, login info, and cache stores copies of websites, saves images, videos, and text for faster loading. But companies learn all of this about you. The websites drop cookies on your device. Cookies remember purchases, searches, and interest. The cache keeps copies of pages for speed. Both build up over time, and both can be used for price discrimination. Clearing these out regularly equals less data to use against you. Here's how you can clear cookies in the cache in your specific browser. For Chrome, on Windows or Mac, you have the 3 dots up in the corner. Click on that to go to Settings, Privacy and Security, Clear Browsing Data, check cookies and cached files, and then hit Clear. Click Clear Data. Now for Safari, on the Mac or the iPhone, you want to go to Safari in the top menu, click Settings, go to the Privacy tab, and then click on Manage Website Data, click Remove All. For the iPhone, it's the same. You go to Settings, Safari, Clear History, and Website Data. Now for Firefox, you're going to want to go to Menu, Settings, Privacy and Security, and click Clear Data under Cookies and Site Data. Now, if you're using Edge on Windows, you want to click the 3 dots on the top right, click Settings, and then go to Privacy, Search, and Services, and then click on Clear Browsing Data. So let's talk about making this automatic. You can set it and forget it. So for Chrome, you're going to want to go to Settings, Privacy and Security, and then click on Clear Cookies on Exit. Toggle that on. Make sure you toggle that off. So for Firefox, you want to go to Settings, Privacy, always use private browsing or Clear History on Exit. For Safari, you're going to want to go to Settings, Privacy, prevent cross-site tracking, and periodically clear data. For Edge, you want to go to Settings, Privacy and Security, choose what to clear every time browser closes. Now, this is personal, your personal preference. This auto clears tracking data, no extra steps once this is set, and you can also do a manual cleanup monthly. Even with auto clear, run a full cleanup once a month. Now here's another solution. Never shop when your phone battery is low. This one is almost too simple, but it works. Remember when I told you in the previous video that Uber knows when your phone's battery is low, especially below 15%? Well, that's how they know to charge you more, because you are desperate to get to where you're going. Here's your best defense. Don't shop or use these apps when your phone battery is low. When your phone is at 15% or less, now it becomes a liability. Apps know that you're in a hurry and desperate people will pay more. Before you open your shopping app, rideshare app, or any service app, make sure to check your battery level, and if it's low, charge it up before you use any of those apps. It's that simple. One habit change can save you money every single time. So let's talk about that low battery price trap. Uber increases prices when your battery is low. Why? They know you're desperate to get home or to wherever you're going. Amazon may do the same, but DoorDash and other apps track battery too. Companies exploit urgency created by low battery, so keep that in mind. A lower battery equals higher prices risk. Before you shop or order online, check your battery. This takes 2 seconds to do. It can save you money instantly, and it's a great habit to teach your family and your friends. It's especially important for those who are on fixed incomes. As you can see, if your battery is below 20%, don't even use the app, don't place an order, don't ask for a ride. Put the phone on charge, plug it in, keep an eye on the battery icons on the top right. Wait a few minutes, and once you get above, I would say at least 20%, let's even go higher as to 30%, now shop and place your order. Make it a rule, no shopping or ride apps under 20% battery, just to be on the safe side. The last tool I want to show you is price tracking software. This is where you get to play detective and become your own AI. Price tracking tools watch prices over time and alert you when they drop. The most popular one is called Camel, and it works specifically with Amazon. What you do is you put in a product, you set a specific price. Let's just say I want this when it hits $50, and then it alerts you when that happens. This alert usually comes through email, so keep an eye out on your email for sure. This prevents you from buying at inflated pricing. There are also browser extensions such as Honey and Rakuten that track prices across any website. They show you historical price data so you can see if what you're about to buy is actually on sale or it's a fake discount. These tools literally do the work for you. Now let's talk about price tracking tools that's AI working for you. You set the target price, the tool watches the price, and if the price drops, an alert is sent to you however you set it up, whether it was through text or email, and you buy that item at a lower price. So what this does for you, watches the prices over time and alerts you when prices drop. But also some of these show the price history to help you avoid fake discounts because some retailers do that. Most are free and most work on both the phone and the computer. So Camel, it's an Amazon price expert. This is one that you can use. It's completely free. It shows up to 180-day price history, so this is pretty big. It also email alerts when prices drop, just like the others, and you set your own buy at this price target. So that's a little bit more customization for you, and it works on both the phone and the computer. Here are some more tools to protect your wallet. So let's talk about Honey. Honey has a browser extension. It works in Chrome, Firefox, and Safari. It automatically finds better prices. It notifies you about coupon codes, and it's free to install. Now, Rakuten, it's Rakuten. Now I'm going to call it Rakuten. You get cashback and price tracking, shows store-wide deals, and alerts you to better offers. It is also a free browser extension as well. There are some price comparison sites out there that you can use. Google Shopping to compare stores. You can also, for electronics, you can use PC Part Picker. And there are other brand-specific trackers out there that you could find if you want to look for something that fits your specific needs. You can also show prices from multiple retailers side by side. Here's a pro tip for you. Use Camel for Amazon and Honey for most other sites. Set alerts for items on your wish list. I know these solutions will help you and help reduce some of the tracking that these companies are doing against your will. If you have any questions or any comments, please make sure to put them in the comment section below. I also want to remind you, and you can find these links in the description of this video or on the homepage for our YouTube page. We offer a free tech confidence quiz for adults who are 55 and over. It is absolutely free. When you sign up, you get your results immediately. That's why we ask for your email address. We do not share your information with any third parties. We do not sell it, none of that, because I wouldn't want that done to me. But this tech confidence quiz will give you some insight as to your tech knowledge when it comes to communication or even when it comes to security, stuff we're talking about today. Make sure you check out those links. Also, you can sign up for our free newsletter, which comes weekly and gives you tips on how to protect yourself, how to protect your family, and also you can share this with your family and friends. Lastly, it was wonderful speaking with you today. I'm glad you stopped by, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay safe out there.